Hello Facebook, how's everyone today? Just sneaking in a little bit of a workout before I head off to M&M tonight. I want to talk to you guys today about progressive overload. Now, what is progressive overload? You might have heard the term before, might not make any sense to you, might not know what it is. Some of you might have Googled it and you still maybe not too sure on how it works. So I want to run you guys through it. So basically it doesn't matter where you start on your fitness journey. Nikki, how you going? It doesn't matter where you start on your fitness journey, guys. It doesn't matter whether you can't walk 100 meters without having to sit down or whether you can run 5Ks. What's important when you're doing exercise or following an exercise program is this idea of progressive overload. So it's about finding your starting point. It's about creating workouts that challenge that level. So we want to create stimulus that's challenging. If it's not challenging you, it's not changing you. But what you want to do, right? So imagine you go for a walk, say you're sedentary, say you're not doing any exercise whatsoever. A couple of guys jumping on, how is everyone? Say you're not doing any exercise whatsoever, you're completely sedentary and you start walking every day. The first day you might be a little bit tired, you might be a little bit sore, your body might not be used to that stimulus. What happens when you work out and you get sore, you're sore the next day, your body's repairing, it's rebuilding, but it's rebuilding and it's getting to the strength of the stimulus that you gave it. So this is how we get stronger, guys. You might find if you're sedentary, you're not doing any exercise and you start walking, first couple of days it's going to hurt a little bit. Over time, you're not going to feel anything from that walk. And this is how it works with with any exercise in general. That's why generally cardio you're going to adapt to quicker. Now, when you're in the gym, you can always be upping that stimulus ever so gradually, and this is the idea of progressive overload. What you want to be doing is you want to work out at a level that's challenging for you. Hit those workouts, your body's going to adapt to that challenge. Then you want to progressively overload, take it to the next level. Work out, you're going to be sore. This is progressive overload. It's about always upping this stimulus. Now, as I said, it's easier in a gym because in a gym you can just throw an extra 2.5 kilos on your squat. If you don't have access to a gym, it's a little bit harder. Say you want to be able to do handstand push-ups. In a gym, you can just start doing an overhead press with a 10 kilo bar. You can gradually build up over time until you can eventually do an overhead press with your own body weight. When you're outside of the gym, it's a little bit harder. It still can be done. It's just, you got to get a little bit more creative with your programming. Sometimes, it's not very logical going from step to step as your strength progresses. Now, what you want to bear in mind, guys, is that you don't overload yourself too early. You don't want to go too hard, too fast. This is how you get injured. This is how you fuck yourself up. So it's about following a smart plan. And this is how, over time, guys, there was a time when I couldn't do one pull-up. Today, I'm doing a strength set with 20 kilos on a dip belt. And I'm due for another one, so I'm going to hit that now. It's going to be sloppy. All right, so guys, obviously 5 pull-ups dangling 20 kilos off your waist is hard. It's about slowly building yourself there. This is how we get gains. This is how we get gains without injury. Injury is your worst enemy in the gym. It's the same as a nutrition plan if you're trying to shed fat. What's going to get you results is consistency. Sustainability. What can you stick to? What can you do week in, week out? That's where you're going to get gains. People, and most people, all humans are guilty of this. They grossly overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in 12 months. Same with exercise. It's the same with nutrition as well. Consistency, sustainability is what's going to get you results long term, guys. If you start an exercise program and you go fucking hard and fast, you're working 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you've gone from sedentary to doing that, not only are you probably going to burn out, you're probably going to fucking injure yourself too. You're going to fall off that crazy regime you've created for yourself, and then you're going to rebound back. And when you go too hard too fast, you might injure yourself. That rebound can sometimes be worse. That's when you end up sitting on the on the lounge eating ice cream thinking, fuck this, I'm never going to get fit. So guys, progressive overload, it's a really important concept. If you want to work on your fitness, it's about gradually upping the stimulus, letting your body adapt, keep upping the stimulus. Over time, guys, you're going to make some amazing gains. It's all about following a smart program. If you need help with this, something doesn't make sense that I've said, guys, flick me a message. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll keep running with my pull-ups. See you guys.